you say? Nice hair.
I just was like, sometimes I wake up too early in the morning to talk to a guy in the motherland, and they were like, Russia, and I said no, and the end.
I mention the show by name all the time.
Same Z's.
I say this is sort of where we are, and I get somewhat concerned that Pablo, might be sad that we're here.
We should one day see if Pablo would also come on the 40K Jason show to
He
round
would.
it off.
Would he?
He says that he is usually awake while we're recording because he stays up. Like Pablo doesn't sleep.
True.
Well, he does. It's weird. If you've ever shared a room with him, which I don't recommend, like Pablo, because he sleeps so little. When he says he's going to sleep, it just happens immediately. He'll walk into a room. He's like, I need a nap. Boom, gone. Immediate, and he snores so loud. It's like it's so loud. Like
yeah, I could probably see that.
It's I can't explain how loud it is, and I don't understand how Brandon Grant sleeps through it because we shared a room for BAO last year, and Brandon slept in the same bed as Pablo, and he also just falls asleep, but it's more like a robot thing where he powers down.
I got two.
Can we talk about something? Can we talk
about
something?
Follow-up questions. Quick follow-up questions. First question. This was during the break. What is the worst thing you can possibly think of pickled?
Well, I heard you guys were talking about placenta, and I wouldn't.
That's not a you guys. That is not a you guys. That is a Rob.
I feel this is a you guys thing. So I'm going to leave it at that. This is definitely Val. We've had this talk already about placenta because of birthing classes.
Yeah.
And my advice to you. And no, that is definitely it. Rob hit it.
Are you guys gonna eat it when you have the baby, Val?
Well, I mean, that's why I was upset about the pickling thing. I just thought it was just a nice, quick snack. I didn't know
like a jam. It's like a jam you put on your bar.
Maybe it's like this is an awful conversation. Maybe it's like the wedding cake. You save one slice, you put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then
later you spread it on the map. Spread it right on.
This is gross.
This is gross. I have a follow-up question about the snoring via Pablo. Number one, I've been out for fajitas with Pablo. He's a great guy.
He's awesome.
Awesome. And I was on one of the early frontline, I don't know, some sort of podcast once with him. And me and Jeff, we did some chatting once on some 40K stuff on the show, which was fun. What is RIP? My question is do you think that because of the gaming community and the kind of expense of traveling, do you find it quite odd that a lot more of the 40K and Age of Sigmar and generally wargaming community have shared beds than you would have ever normally expected a group of males to have done?
This was my follow-up question.
No, I don't think it's weird at all. I was not weirded out. I got fully undressed. That's why Brandon and Pablo ended up sleeping together.
That is a good self-defense technique.
It's the power move that to pull, like that and dropping trow at a urinal. Either one.
Yes. Peter is definitely the guy. 2 feet back from the urinal, pants around his ankles. That's how he pees in public.
Like
the only way he flies.
Yeah. Oh, what up, Canhammer? Another good Canadian. Darren. He's going to be super excited about the new Custodes, though. Very excited.
Yeah, of course. Well, he's probably just like me, where he's a little worried that they screwed it up. I do want to say, Colonel Cabbage brought up Sisters of Silence. This is like my one wish is that they make them good because I own like 50, and
Why?
I like the lore.
They look great.
I like the models. I like the lore. The Chris Wright book, what was it? Watchers of the Throne such a good. The first one. I haven't read the second one yet. I have it. I just haven't gotten to it. Was so good at writing about them that I want them to be good. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I see where you're going with that. It was a collab. Yeah, Jay-Z and Chris Wright.
And Kanye.
Kanye
Tao Ethereal.
It's called Yi now.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Talk about the epitome. Finish the segment. The contorted epitome is amazing in 40K and fantasy. The end.
There you go. The end.
it crashes. It used to crash planes. I don't think it still does, but the first time it happened that I saw it happen was at Capital City Bloodbath. Jim Vessel crashed like 3 Eldar planes with one, and the guy his opponent, I thought was going to murder him. And that is like, that's just what it was, and it's a good model. It does everything good. The end.
In Age of Sigmar, just to follow that up, it does everything. The end. It rerolls casts in. It's got a 2-up save against mortal wounds. Moves 12 inches. Got 9 attacks. It's just really good. Cast
I
2
also
spells.
love that it's just a freaky deaky Slanesh version of like 2 guys moving a mirror, and it's really funny.
Yeah. Also, it's interesting though that the Age of Sigmar and the 40k rules have a lot of parity, right? Like all the Age of Sigmar stuff that's good in 40k is good in 40k, and then vice versa. I think that's quite weird, actually, or intentional.
Like when the Night Castellan came out, it was spectacular in Age of Sigmar 2.
Wow,
so good.
Sure. Yep.
I only meant the demons. That's what I meant.
Yes.
Just to follow up, Pete, the worst snorer in the Age of Sigmar community that I know of is, of course, the wonderful Mr. Jonathan Etland from Sweden, who, up until I met him, I would have said that I was like, very proudly to my friends, I was like, I'll sleep through a war. I won't know if there are bombs going off. And I snore. People have tried to fight me in the mornings. They are so unhappy with me. But I was like, there's no way. And then Jonathan, he's just a wonderful human being. He just went, ha ha ha, you little bitch, I'm going to sleep now. And then he went to sleep. And then it was horrific. I just went downstairs into the hotel lobby and tried to sleep in there. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. And I've never in my life experienced that horror. So I feel sorry for anyone.
Because we, for some reason, it's very normalized that we all share not only rooms but beds with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see more sleep apnea awareness out there, guys. I'd like to see more folks looking out for their fellow dudes by encouraging, a sleep study, maybe a CPAP machine.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it might seem funny when your friend stops breathing for 30, 40 minutes at a time, which is what
I don't think it's that long. I don't think it's that long.
Sure. I assume Pablo probably goes that long.
No, it's a consistent drone with Pablo. It's just so loud.
Okay. It's good. Yeah. Anyway, you could save their lives. So sleep apnea.
Listen, the best sleep I had at Charity Hammer was when Danny McDevitt from Mob Rules turned on his CPAP machine, because he was like, guys, like I don't want to do this. Like it's pretty loud. And I was like, dude, if you need to do that, you do you. I would rather that than listen to Jim Vessel anymore. Because Jim also snores like some kind of odd disgruntled tractor. And that thing came on and it was beautiful music to me. I was out like a light. I hadn't slept in about 30 hours, so that helped too. But the
like
combo,
running a dishwasher.
Yeah. Oh, it was so nice. So nice. I think we should have more CPAP machines in hotel rooms.
What is the stop
courtesy
bang?
Service?
Is the stop bang something that's going to help us learn what this might be? The stop bang? Every 40k player should do the stop bang. What is that term? We need some doctoring.
Oh, that's
up in
Darren.
here.
Darren, yeah.
Oh,
Darren
it's some kind of sex thing.
He's the 40k doctor.
It's 100% a sex thing. I don't want to. We just
Darren,
talked
have
about
you ever
placentas.
considered an AMA for the 40k community, just so that you could just shake your head disapprovingly at various health choices being made out there?
Yeah, in the mornings I wake up and I eat my children's pizza. Is this A, yes, B, no?
It was on the floor.
Oh, he's explaining. So, do you snore? S. T. Are you tired all the time? O. Anyone observed you stop breathing? P. Do you have high blood pressure? B. BMI over 35. My goodness. Age over 50. Neck circumference. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people.
Oh my God. Now I know. 5 to 6 is OSA. OSA, I think, is bad.
We've gone places today.
Oh, obstructive sleep apnea. Yeah. So, but all I want is CPAP machines in every hotel room. That's all I'm asking, guys.
You just plug your mask into the headboard, and off you go.
Oh, I want them to provide the mask too. Come on. I would use it. I don't
In a,
even
in a post-COVID-19 world, you crazy girl.
listen, man. This is me. This is me. I want to be close to people. I hate being so far away.
Wow.
Darren just described the worst Magic 8-ball response options.
Yeah.
Did you get a 7 to 8? Dead in 2 years.
You will die in the next 2 years. Oh man,
This sucked. Also, one of the things is over 50, but neck circumference over 17 centimeters. How do I make my neck smaller?
that's got to be inches. Oh, centimeters. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
stop being fat, Rob. Stop being fat. It helps.
Yeah.
It makes your neck thinner.
Yeah,
What, losing weight? I mean,
Yeah.
your whole body gets fat around it. So, I
and
mean,
your organs and your windpipe and stuff.
Ah.
I'll just get you fill up with fat. That's actually I think where a lot of the fat badness comes from is actually that all your organs are compacted and surrounded by fat.
Oh my god, let's stop talking about it because I'm getting huskier and huskier as the time goes on.
An
COVID
adorable
fat
way to
helping.
say fat.
in my sit down job.
yeah.
Yeah, he's self-isolating for some time, folks.
Me, yes. Well, day 84 today is the official title.
How far do you think this will go? How far do you think this is going to go? What is your end time? Like, is there a day where you're going to wake up and be like, and Boris Johnson's going to be like, and Rob, we want to thank you for your service. You're free to finally stop being on the internet. We thank you for everything you have done.
I think he already did that, didn't he? Didn't he do a video where he was like, "Everyone go outside, but don't go outside."
Yeah,
Only
he's
go
done a video.
outside.
COVID-19 does not exist. By the way, I just got COVID-19. I have to go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot that I was disturbing the two Canadians who love doing their English accents whenever they get the opportunity.
I think I just nailed Bojo though. That was a pretty sick Bojo. British
Bojo?
Office. Come on.
That was
He
that
does
was
kind of. He's very halting in his cadence. I think.
He is. He stops a lot. It's very.
If there's a guy who stops breathing in his sleep, Boris Johnson, 100% one of them.
If only we could make it so that it lasts forever. Not saying he dies. Not saying he dies. Just he stops breathing
Stops
for all of
breathing?
time. Yeah, all of time.
Harsh.
Yeah. Currently, our current rules
You
are.
know, Boris Johnson's just the kind of guy who'd make a really good columnist in a terrible newspaper. But
He
I
did
don't
that.
see how that translates
He did
to being prime minister of a country.
Well, isn't the third running person for the US currently The Rock?
I saw that
No.
yesterday.
No.
And
Yeah.
immediately, this is me. Okay, cool. He's up early. He's got a good work ethic.
Also,
Why
Eat
not?
like 18 pounds of chicken a day.
yeah, Fast and Furious 10: Road to the White House. Yeah, would be the movie that I would watch. Oh no, he's not in that. Oh no, he is in that. He's in that franchise now,
He
isn't
is.
he? He's in that.
He
franchise.
He probably would be perfect. Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, anyone on this show right now would probably be a perfectly fine alternative. Because I don't know about you guys, I just wouldn't really show up. I think that would already be good.
I mean, that's
Just-
what's currently happening.
There was a wonderful piece of analysis once I saw about our local sports team, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and it was an article that compared the general manager of the team at the time to a baked potato. And had the GM been replaced by a baked potato at every decision tree fork in the road it came to, would the baked potato, by making no decision, have done a better job? And the baked potato dominated. It was amazing.
That's amazing. I did not know that. That's a great.
It's a good way. That is a good test to should you maybe move on in your career. Could literally nothing do better than me? And yeah.
Wow.
It's a bar some of us don't get over.
Well, I think that's what I'll do. Stream Straight Day 101. Just replace me with a baked potato on the stream.
But maintain guests. You still have to have guests. Just one of the frames where you would have been is a baked potato. And let's see, does the stream fall apart at any point?
I think it probably does better all over. I think I don't know where my actual end point is because for doing the dailies because we are in a very interesting place, aren't we? Like so in the UK at the minute, you're allowed to get into groups of 6, but not only outside. I don't know if you guys are keeping track, but the UK has done
Where
the
are
worst out
those
of
numbers
all
coming
of
from? We just got raised to 19. It's cool to hang out with 19 people. What is that?
No, 6.
No, in Ontario yesterday.
Oh.
We're allowed to hang out. Yeah. That's
Oh,
a place
19.
in Canada where I live.
Yeah.
We're up to 19.
We're up to 50 outside here, 10 inside.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's 10. Apparently, I spread misinformation.
You do,
T-Man
yeah.
Cash said 10.
10. In Alberta, it's 50 if you're outside, 50, unless you're in like a couple specific areas, and it's 10 indoors right now.
Oh wow. Well, we've got in a week's time, we have all of the shops, non-essential shops are allowed to open. And some of those are already, like as stated before, like there's some coffee shops open now. Obviously, just takeout service and stuff here in the UK. Well, in Nottingham at least, I don't know. I think the other problem is like you have the conversation about the rest of the UK, and then you have the conversation about London. And then a lot of that national conversation is really actually about London at the minute.
Canada has the same issue with where I live, which is Toronto.
Yeah, in Alberta, it's Calgary. So basically, they opened everything up except Calgary, which is like where our biggest international airport is. That is like the one place that's not allowed to open. Everybody else can do what they want. We've basically opened everything back up here now. There's only a couple shops that aren't allowed. So
also in Toronto, the only non-essential shops are actually those like British themed ones where you can buy like the novelty biscuits, like Cadbury fingers and things,
and play with cats.
Yeah. So like that's basically all we don't have access to right now is a place where you can go buy Iron Brew.
Oh really? That's gross. Really gross. It's just gross stuff. Yeah. So I don't know when. I mean, 100 seems like a good one. 100 days. But that's only 16 days away now, and I don't think the UK will be out of lockdown in any particular way. I wouldn't mind maybe having the weekends back to go on a few trips because it kind of breaks the day up a little bit because it's midday. But
I like that you're saying this as if anyone's making you do this. Oh, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have my
Just one day.
weekends back.
I could just,
Saturday, just riding around on my bicycle in the park. But nope, gotta go down to the old stream mine, shovel that stream.
Listen, Rob, I feel you. Val's made fun of me about the stats thing for the exact same reason. It's you feel obligated after a while, right? You just gotta.
Yeah, I also actually. It's been, especially with the doubling up of actually playing the games in the morning, and when 40k rolls around, I feel like it's I actually have got a lot to say, a little bit more than I did previously. And now with the new, I mean, if there'd been no new stuff from Games Workshop, if there was no news, I think that would be a lot more problematic. But I think also just having conversations with you guys is obviously wonderful. And then just I hope like this past 80 days so far, I managed to have on such amazing guests with some like insightful stuff. There's a really talented man coming on Thursday's show called Sam Morgan, who's going to talk about parity
pickling
gaming.
placenta.
Yeah, pickling.
Here's the step by step.
Come on, guys.
But yeah, that would be. You can't go on trips, ATM. What? You can go on trips.
You can.
Oh, I can go. I can go to the. Keep going to the countryside and looking at cows. That's what I currently do.
It's good. Cows are interesting.
Yeah.
Have you told the story of your cow friend on the stream, or was that when we were on the stream?
Yeah, we talked about it on the stream. I think my cow friend Harold. Yeah. I think he's a burger now, which is a shame.
Yeah, I wrote a poem about cows when I was younger. It was good.
So Peter, interesting. Are you gonna do the 5 a.m. wake up on Sunday?
Nope. I can do this once, and my body will accept it. Anything more, I'm just dying.
Well, what's happened?
Huh?
What do you mean? What happened? I have children that wake up at like 6:30.
No. What's happening on Sunday?
Well, I thought we were gonna go kill more Skaven together.
Oh yeah, pew, pew, pew. Oh, we're doing that on Sunday definitely. I'll hire a crew. I want to introduce you to some people. That John Etland might do that. Right, listen, it's time, and I have a preordained date, so I've got to go. But it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, pretty awesome. And sorry I slept in, guys. But glad Pete showed up for once.
Har
Pete-
har.
Pete, you did great. Thank you so much.
I know.
We
I
were
did great.
almost 240k at one point.
Yeah, we were getting there. Luckily, Val came in to talk about placenta for a while.
Wow, I can't believe you brought that up. That's so weird that was your thing.
I mean, just wait, like,
do not at any time say anything about placentas. That was all, Rob. A proud English tradition. Once again.
I told you, Val, like the
on
one
that.
thing, don't look at it when it comes out. Don't look at it.
Well,
Don't.
it is called afterbirth.
Yeah.
So,
So you have a few seconds. Like, just grab the baby and run. The end. That's your that's your advice from me.
I
Your
am there.
second-
I'm all in, baby. It's gonna be a good time.
I was all in, and then after one, I was like, "Give me that baby. I'm out of here. Cut that cord. I don't want to see any more of this."
Smoke bomb. Just dash it out.
Pretty much.
I love talking to you two so much. It's been a pleasure. Everyone, thank you. Patreon guys, podcast, Drink Waters. You're all great. I'm tired. You
Stop
guys are
touching your
wonderful.
face.
Everyone, everyone
Can
who
we keep the stream after the streak ends? Asked the crowd.
listen.
I
If
don't
you
know.
guys want to make this
I don't know.
permanent
It's
right
up-
now, I'll put a ring on your
up to
finger.
it's up to Boris.
Boris is the one that ordains our future. So
Yeah. See what the PM says.
Do some shout outs. I gotta go.
Shout out Rob Symes for running
Yep.
the coolest stream streak ever. You can
God.
tune
Shout
into him live every day,
Oh,
12 p.m.
God.
BST.
Oh God.
like
But-
the Korean pop group BST.
That's right.
They are great, aren't they? Great. Have you seen?
BTS?
Yeah,
BTS?
yeah.
They're
BTS.
okay. I don't know. They all sound the same to me.
No, have
musically.
you seen the receipts that they've been posted on Twitter?
Yes,
It's been great.
That's
That's-
amazing. I'm
Yeah.
so cool with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
cool.
for them.
Good for them. Right, we're going. Everyone get into K-pop. Next week's show will be a review of all of our favorite K-pop artists. Goodbye.